Hi, Hazel. Hi. Hi. Hi all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to week 10 of the pregnancy. For those that don't know, this is Hazel. She's our 2-year-old dog. And she's so sweet, like a little butterscotch pudding. Week 10 is... yeah, so this week was cool. We actually had our first appointment with the midwife. Which was great. Awesome to check in and get that ball rolling. Hey all, so I just got out of our appointment. Turns out we were able to go in and have the appointment in the clinic. Yeah, it was just a lot of like medical history, my experience with previous pregnancies, miscarriages, just some basic stuff like that. And then she did pull out the Doppler to see if she could hear the heartbeat. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to find it, but she was reassured with the sound of my heartbeat in the uterus. She said, you don't have a heartbeat in the uterus that strong if it's not pumping a lot of blood to the uterus. So she was reassured that everything was normal. Just because we didn't hear the heartbeat, it's still too young. I'm 10.5 weeks, you know? Plus she said it depended on where my placenta is growing. It could be growing on the front, which could make it more challenging to hear. So it was really good. It was really good to meet her. She's one of 3 midwives at this clinic that will meet because any one of them could potentially be the one that is on call when I go into labor. I feel just really happy we've had this first appointment done and are on to the next point. I wasn't anticipating the heartbeat. I don't feel disappointed that I didn't hear the heartbeat, because I didn't anticipate it today. I just felt like it was too early. Great to have the first appointment done and the next one scheduled, and you know, we'll just continue progressing and I'll keep sharing the updates as we go. A couple things I didn't mention in that update was I got a couple okays on things that I had some questions about. So I've been obviously having nausea throughout my first trimester, and one of the things that I knew helps nausea but I wasn't sure if I could take was ginger. Using ginger in food, which I wasn't as like questioning as much as like ginger tea, like an herbal ginger tea, because Google gives mixed reviews, especially if you Google is something safe for pregnancy. It gives you yes and no's for everything, it seems. So I just wanted to check with the midwife before I confirmed anything. So I haven't really been doing anything for the nausea just because I wasn't sure. So I just checked and she did say that I could have around 2 glasses of herbal tea a day. So I've been drinking 2 cups of ginger tea every day since the appointment, and it's been nice. I don't know if it's really helping. It's soothing me anyway. Overall, the nausea has been a little more stable the last few weeks. It seems the worst of it is at night right before I go to bed. As I get into bed and I'm, you know, reading or watching a series, it seems like just that moment right before I'm gonna lay down, it seems to get worse. And there's been a couple nights where I'm like just rolling around, just nauseous and like in so much pain or discomfort more than pain. So it's interesting. Nighttime seems to be the worst, morning is the absolute best, and the day just progressively gets worse. So yeah, otherwise there's not too much going on this week. I've emotionally felt much more stable. Yeah, I've just been focusing on work. I do work from home 4 days a week, which has been incredible to be able to have that time that I'm, you know, this first trimester, to be able to work at home with the experience that I've had, you know, feeling nauseous. I can just like go lay down if I need to. It's been really nice to be able to work from home during this time, because it's like, who wants to get ready and commute to work when you feel nauseous? You know, that's no fun. Or be at work when you're feeling nauseous. It's no fun. It's great to be able to be in my pajamas and in my bathrobe doing work. So I'm kind of grateful for that, to be able to be at home now at this time while I'm in my first trimester. One thing I did want to mention for this first trimester, what I've been doing to stay active. Well, I used to have a home practice. Maybe every day, every other day, every few days, I would do at least 20 minutes of yoga in the evenings. And since I've become pregnant, I found that I just don't have the stamina or the energy for that. So at the very minimum, what I've been doing is walking at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. Obviously, Hazel needs to get out every day, so lunchtime I'm usually taking her on a 30-minute walk. And then in the evenings with my partner, sometimes I'll walk with him as well when he takes her out. That's currently what I'm doing to stay active, is just walking. I'm really looking forward to getting back into yoga. I'm hopeful that the second trimester will kind of ease this nausea and I'll get a little bit more energy back and feel a little bit more like my body can handle it, because that will be definitely my main source of activity. I'm so looking forward to it. I really miss doing yoga. So that's it. That's kind of what I'm doing to stay active at the moment, is just walking, you know, just keeping it simple but keeping it consistent and making sure that I'm doing a little bit of something for my body every single day. I think that's it for this week. Not much going on really this week. What's to come, the next few appointments we have is we have another appointment to hear the heartbeat. Because we weren't able to hear it this last time at the midwife's appointment, we're going to check in again with them on the 7th and listen to the heartbeat, and I'll definitely take you along for that. We also have an ultrasound scheduled for the genetic testing on the 13th. October 30th is our next appointment. So things are scheduled, things are moving along, and I'm feeling okay, feeling good this week. Relatively stable. Hope you're all well. Thanks for walking with. See you next week.